you smoother than the cream when me pour it on me coffee.
Angel, what's going on?
I'm trying to wipe all this stuff off the sky, you see it?
Yeah.
It's in ultraviolet greens and pinks and using fiber optics, sound and enchantments and so we're trying to get it out right.
Yeah? So I do an interview, man. You trying to chop it up real quick? Trying to do an interview?
Sure.
Sure. Well, how long you been on the street? What's your name, matter of fact?
My name's Ron DeVries.
Rod?
Ron DeVries.
Ron DeVries.
Yep.
Is that Greek?
It's Dutch.
Dutch.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my grandpa bought his 5 sons over in 1953.
53.
I was born in 59.
Okay.
The first one born in America.
All right. First generation Dutch.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I was spoiled. Horrible.
How so?
I had my grandpa was kind of wealthy, running his janitorial and lawn stuff. My dad was doing pretty good. My dad had to sell his 57 Chevy when I came by in 1959.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Still a classic up to this day.
Yeah, he had to sell his. And but he was at about 6 years of age. I was going everywhere with my dad to work and fishing, and my grandpa was semi-retired and taking me everywhere. When I needed a tricycle, I had a tricycle. I needed a bike, I got a bike. I needed a 22, got 22. And a shotgun, you know, need a truck. Always had a job to work. I felt entitled till I was like 40.
What was your childhood was like other than being entitled?
Well, my mom and dad didn't do that with their last 2 children because it kind of ruined the first 2.
Yeah.
My little sister ended up in prison.
Do you think that's the reason why you're on the street right now?
No. The reason I'm on the street right now is I gave up on money, and I gave up. I haven't touched anything digital since like 1991.
What was the type of technology that was out in '91?
I was a telecom guy for Exxon, for the government and stuff, and we were putting in Inmarsats and stuff. It's just little. Well, Inmarsats are international marine satellites, and they're the big golf balls you see on the ship. You have to commission them. We were putting in for the oil spill. We had to have stuff on top of every island so they could talk from side to side on the island. Have just a car battery in there, and then 2 old Motorola radios trunked on and off, right? Right. Receiving and that. And but at the end of all that, and after what I saw and everything, I just said no. Seriously, this is as close as I can get to doing anything digital right here. I can't. There's not a phone I can talk on anymore because there's none with a diaphragm. You know, I can just talk on, right? A lot of kids have never seen that. You know, and this stuff is like, to me, it's like witchcraft. You've got the graven silicone and it's coming out. Even the people that make it don't know how it works.
Right. Okay.
You know, really.
So, how long you been on the street though?
At Christmas, it'll be 5 years. Here between Christmas and New Year's.
Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah,
5 years.
in Las Vegas.
Okay.
But you know, when I lived in Alaska, a lot of people live outside and stuff. I was a hunting guide. Yeah. And like that, and I always had horses and was all around up in the mountains.
Horses? In Alaska?
Oh.
Isn't it too cold for horses?
Alaska's a lot like Nevada. Alaska has a lot of coastline. And anytime you have maritime type weather, it's more moderate. It doesn't get as cold and it doesn't get as hot.
Alaska?
Yeah, but the ocean moderates the weather for it because it's got ocean all around it. But if you get to the interior or the mountains, then you get the continental weather pattern. And like in Fairbanks, it'll go from 100 degrees in the summer to minus 60 in the winter. But along the coast, it only gets to be about 85 degrees. And it only gets to be about maybe 10 below 0.
Really?
Yeah, it's very moderate.
Yeah, and, moderate for that type of...
Yeah, you get a lot of green up there, you get a lot of sunlight. It's just like here, the days are changing, they're getting longer here, up until about June 19, June 20, they'll be getting bigger. And only they change it maybe a minute more each day, right? In the winter...
I think an hour each day, because I'll be...
Some places. Like... In the winter, when it gets dark, and you're up by the Arctic Circle, the sun barely comes up like this, see? And even when it doesn't come up at all, you still get twilight from it. Yeah. But in the summer, when it comes up all day, it comes like this, just in a big circle in the sky. It barely goes down. And
when do you move to Vegas?
between Christmas and New Year's, I hate it here. But a year and a half, in June I turned 66, and when I turned 67, I'll start getting my retirement.
Okay.
To get me a van and get on out of here.
Right.
I'll probably go to the mountains and try and find some mountain lions and stuff like that, and get clients and show them
No, I feel
a chance to take a picture of mountain lions.
I feel
Yeah.
But I
What's
thought
your
you-
name, sir?
I thought you don't mess with technology, man. Oh, you go take pictures with
Oh, they're going to take the pictures. I'm just going to show them where the mountain lion is.
who go take the pictures?
The people are paying me to show them where the mountain lion is.
Oh yeah.
When I was up in Alaska, and I was taking people out to grizzly bears and mountain sheep and moose and stuff like that, I was making $1,000 a day with my 4 horses. And if they wanted somebody to help them camp, $1,200 a day.
Yeah.
These people were wealthy people. The smart ones always pick the camp help, because if it's raining and stuff and you're not in camp to dry your stuff out when it's sunny, you want that camp ready.
What's your drug of choice?
Marijuana.
Everybody said marijuana.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot.
I had
Easy.
Mild.
Marijuana does
Easy.
that too.
Put something under her head.
acting out. She's still in 3rd grade, acting out.
She's got seizures. She's had seizures. You got something I can stick under her head? Yeah, damn it. Please.
I've seen her do this before, man. I've known her for years. I've known her for years, man. I've known her for years.
Ah! No! God damn it!
Don't hit your head. Don't hit your head. You dummy.
God damn! Can you put that under her head?
What can I do for her? She's gonna hit her head on the cement. She's gonna hit her fucking head on the cement, man. I'm sorry, Angel, but that's how life is, okay? I can't do a thing about this. I'm not going to. You know, you act paranoid, schizophrenic long enough, you become paranoid schizophrenic. That 50% of people have done that to themselves.
Yeah. What caused her to be like that?
She knows what she's doing.
Jesus.
She was at one time
Jesus.
almost on the Olympic diving team. She barely missed making the Olympic diving team. When I first met her, yes, she had the shoulders and she was a physical specimen.
What's her name?
Cara. And she's one that the meth is smoking her, right? She should not touch it. You know, a mean drunk should not be drinking, right? You know, they get mean, you know? One of my favorite people, my boss in Alaska, wouldn't touch alcohol. And we'd be visiting wealthy people that had honey liquors and cabbage liquors and homemade liquors, and we'd be tasting them, and Keith would never touch one. And I asked him one time, Keith, why don't you ever touch a liquor? He said, when I was in college drunk, I woke up in jail. He said, I wrecked my car, I beat the fuck out of my best friend who never ever spoke to me again, and I caused $200,000 worth of damage to property with my car that I had to repay. And only was I lucky that they let me stay in the school and get my master's degree because I was close to getting it, right? He said, I never touched liquor again, right? He's a mean drunk, why would you? You can put a bagel under her head or something if you want to, but you know.
A bagel?
Yeah, I don't know. She's hitting her head on cement. Who does that? Anyway,
Somebody's getting murdered.
what was your name again?
Black. You can call me Black.
Black. Black.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
nice talking to you.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah. Remember, if you're gonna try and grow marijuana, make the roots big by giving them lots of sunlight. They don't grow in the sunlight.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that because marijuana got you here. All of y'all like that.
Oh,
here,
no.
man. Come
I like
on.
the outside. Have you seen Jupiter getting closer to us? Look in the sky tonight. You can see it with your bare eyes. It takes 115 years
You
to
talking
go
about-
around the sun.
You talking about the planet? Jupiter?
Yes. You can see it with your bare eyes now. It's coming closest as it will in our lifetime. You see it and its moon and a ring around it if you have binoculars.
Right.
Look for it.
All right.
It's the brightest thing in the sky besides the moon. I've been watching it get closer for 6 years. See, that's why I do it outside. When I was up in Alaska, what was I going to do? I like living outside. It's more immediate. I meet more people. If I had an apartment, I'd be sitting on a couch watching TV. Huh?
All right.
What's
bye-bye.
better with that? What is better with that?
Okay, guys.
That thing on right now?
Alright, Dana?
So as a Jamaican, there ain't nothing like this back home, folks. Like this is like literal zombie land. These people really need real help.
I think she needs an ambulance.
No!
Yeah, she needs an ambulance.
Call 911, my man.
She needs an ambulance.
You got an overdose situation? Yeah.
She's having a seizure. I'm trying.
Give me $15, I'll make it go away right now.
15
15.
on gift card?
Hey, that's a better option right there.
I say, I got it, man.
What? Let the